from Four Horsemen Studios for the Money in the Bank Show. John,
yes,
you are back from San Diego, California.
Comic-Con, son.
Comic-Con.
Woo!
With the whole entire comic pop culture / WWE universe.
It was.
What did you think, man?
I went to that panel. It was fantastic.
Yeah?
Got to see the Ziggs. Got to see the Miz.
Show.
Got to see Mick Foley.
Really?
It was pretty awesome. Yeah,
Have a nice day.
It was great. I got in just at the last minute. I got squeezed in, thank God, and I got to watch. It was a great time. And they came down to the floor.
They did.
Yeah, they came down to the floor, and you were able to watch some signing stuff. So it was really great.
And how was Ziggler in person?
Ziggler's great. Oh, he's such a great, just great personality, and you can tell he loves the business, and that's what you want to see about from people who do the business. And I think that's why he comes across so well.
Yeah.
You know, people just love him and naturally gravitate to him. He's a great personality, and he's not like cocky about it, and that's what you love about him, as opposed to what he's playing in the character.
Right.
But the most important thing is, I brought some gifts.
What? Christmas time.
Some new luchador masks for the show. This one is yours, my friend, because you are solid gold. Precious. And me, because the Lone Ranger. The Lone Ranger luchador.
Or you can be
know how it
Purple
works.
Rain.
Purple Rain. Sure. So we'll be wearing these later on in the show.
Glass ceiling.
Wrestler
Gonna be gold
of the week.
All right.
All right.
John.
Yes.
What a week in professional wrestling we had. I want to talk about everything, but why don't we start with Daniel Bryan.
Yes!
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 Yes! Our producer's so excited, she's punching lights out over there.
She's crazy. Yes.
Okay. So, Daniel is the #1 contender for SummerSlam, which, by the way, we have to find tickets. How we get on that?
Yeah.
Now, what did you feel was the point of this Cena, Daniel Bryan intro, the promo?
I thought the promo was great because it kind of voiced some old concerns of like, is Daniel Bryan good enough? Does he have enough publicity behind him? Is he strong enough because he's such a small guy? Which is that old school Shawn Michaels stuff, that old school stuff with the other smaller wrestlers that have tried to win the title. And so the way they did that was really nice. And Cena coming out and like kissing his butt basically and saying he's a great wrestler. But to me, the highlight of that, which we'll get to later, was Brad Maddox instigating everything, which I think was really smart.
Yeah.
How they were voicing the concerns or voicing the supposed issues that the WWE Universe has with Daniel Bryan being the #1 contender, which no one legitimately has anymore. But they were playing it up.
You know what I think would be really interesting if they would go this way? I don't know if they will.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was that, to me, in the past, when a wrestler has fought a smaller wrestler, normally it's the opponent who's giving the smaller wrestler a hard time.
Right.
To me, this angle is they're not giving it as much heat as they could, as much juice as they could,
face versus face.
because Cena's kissing his butt.
Right.
Now, what they could do, if they will be so inclined to listen to Dr. Dre, is if Cena slowly is agitated that Bryan is so over.
Yeah.
And
that could be great.
I know
that
it would be great. And it's just getting to him, eroding at the fabric of Cena's core.
Right.
I've come out here every week for you people, and now you can't see me. And then slowly he turns on Bryan.
And I think that works because they put Bryan through those gauntlet of matches.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that's something you would do for your champion.
Yes!
So to do it to the contender, I thought really legitimizes Bryan even more and makes it clear that Bryan is the one that people are following, not Cena.
There's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity, but we just got digged out, so I can't tell you about it. But we'll be right back for the next segment on the Money in the Bank Show.
All right, welcome back to the Money in the Bank Show. We are moving on to talk about our next segment. Ziggy Ziggs, your boy, Dolph Ziggler, who I saw in person. But Dre, you take it. What do you think about what they did with him on these shows this week?
This is what I thought would happen as far as them putting him back through the gauntlet to make him chase the championship.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure how I feel about it now that they're doing it. I didn't say that I liked it.
Right.
But
interesting. You're turning on this.
No,
a little bit.
Well, I thought they would do it, but I never thought the idea was good to make him go through it this way.
Yeah, got you.
I feel like he was getting great heat with Del Rio at the time.
Yes.
And to put him back at the beginning.
Right.
I think he can chase the championship, with Del Rio.
Right. That's great.
Have a series of matches. Yeah. But to take him out of the main event picture and put him with Big E, I feel like it diminishes what he's bringing.
It seems like it's distracting from what was going on. I mean, they had him against Darren Young and against Swagger, and the Darren Young match
they had him against 3MB for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. And the Darren Young match was a good match, and it was nice to push Darren Young over, but it doesn't push the storyline. And then you have Big E coming in and AJ Lee, and I think that's what I said last week, right? I thought they blew it by making it happen so fast.
Yes.
They could have played this thing out a little more with Del Rio, having AJ interfere or Big E interfere and having this thing happen. But now you're kind of diverting the audience's attention.
It's confusing a little bit.
It is, right?
Because you've made AJ crazy again, which I don't think they should have.
Yeah,
I think they played that out. Yeah, I think they should have gone with the vindictive Black Widow. She has a Black Widow necklace.
Why not
make her scary like that? I think you have ruined the heat that Del Rio was getting with Ziggler, and that was we'll get to that later.
Right.
I think that Dolph Ziggler versus Big E, I don't even know if the chemistry is necessarily there. I just feel like all in all, we're at the beginning stages of this, but I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing.
Well, and they're trying to do it because they had Ziggler in the back doing that interview, and he was like kind of promoting Big E, saying like, I kind of taught him everything he knows, but he's also a big guy, so I'm intimidated by having to face him. So it's just it's not the regular heat you would get from Del Rio. So
I'm intimidated by that bell.
Oh. Damn it!
We'll be back, John.
Yep.
This is good stuff.
Come on.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show with the Welcome Back Carter theme song.
Okay, yes.
Alberto Del Rio.
Del Rio!
Oh, man, let me tell you something, John.
Yeah, man. Break it down.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I feel like what the WWE has done with Del Rio and with the World Championship in general is basically make that the Intercontinental title.
Ooh.
I feel like they've not degraded, they've downgraded the prestige of the belt.
Strong statement.
Yeah, because think about this.
Is this because Del Rio has it?
No, well, it's the way they're treating Del Rio with it. Number one, they made Del Rio come out to the stage when Cena was choosing his opponent.
Yes.
Number two.
Oh, they did, right.
Yeah. Why is the world champion?
Why is the champion?
If Ric Flair had that belt, he was not walking out to the stage.
Woo!
He would automatically, you know what he would have done? He would walk to the ring and assume that it's him.
Yeah, right, exactly.
To unify the championship.
Exactly what he would have done.
Okay. Number two, Del Rio lost to Orton clean.
Oh, yeah.
Clean on SmackDown.
Yep.
And they had him pick up a win on Raw over Sheamus,
which was a good match.
An injured Sheamus, which is a good match.
Right. Oh my God, that injury. Yeah.
Which was disgusting.
Gruesome is the way. And we saw that injury happen on the pay-per-view. We're like, wait, he's really hurt.
Yeah.
And sure enough, that bruise, you could see that from the back row is what WWE said in their review. You could see it from the back row.
Well,
and you really
he is translucent, so you can see everything that goes there. The human jar of mayonnaise, aka Sheamus.
Well, the match with Orton was interesting on SmackDown because you're right. It was Del Rio legitimately lost, and they were pushing Orton. But the news is coming out that Orton has a cervical strain. And a cervical neuroproxia. These are legitimate injuries. He's saying on Twitter that he's fine.
He's fine.
But cervical stuff is kind of scary to mess around with, especially as a wrestler when you get thrown around the ring like that. Slamming hard on the mat.
I think I don't know, I think it may be an angle.
Maybe.
Because he's wrestling with it.
Yeah, I guess so.
They don't wrestle with spinal injury. I mean, think about what happened with Edge.
Right. But our thing is Del Rio, right? Just what we said in the last segment, killing the heat between Del Rio and Ziggler kills both characters.
Killed it!
I don't understand why.
I don't understand why I would have had more time.
Damn it.
Goodbye.
Del Rio!
This next segment is brought to you by USANA Health Sciences. This is how we do it. USANA.com. It's your health, your life, your way. If you want to feel good inside and out, true health, John.
Yeah, I've been on it for 6 months. It is fantastic. It's helped my workouts so amazingly. I would recommend it to anyone.
And if John says it, then it's real.
It's real true because I was skeptical as hell, and it's a fantastic thing. I would totally recommend it to anybody to try.
Check out the site. Get your health on. We'll be right back.
Greetings, I'm the Professor with your Move of the Week. Helping me this week from Bosnia is Poison, and as always from the island of Tonga, Mat Practice. This week's move is the chop. There are many variations of the chop, but we're going to start with the knife edge chop.
Woo!
This is made popular by Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. As you can see how much damage it does with her full hand just slapping against his chest. Of course, there's also just the straight chop, made famous by Chris Jericho, The Big Show, and many other wrestlers. Again, very straightforward. She just kind of manhandles him and slaps him on the chest. Thank you once again, Poison, and thank you, Matt Practice. And that was your Move of the Week.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are moving on to our next segment because that's what we do. And we are moving on to Mark Henry versus The Shield versus the Usos. Andre, what did you think about what they did?
I think that what they're doing with the Usos is kind of cool. They're pushing the tag team division, which is great. They need a little bit more juice than what they got with the Usos. I mean, come on.
Don't buy the Usos.
But let me reference the Shield in one motion. I'm getting bored.
So true.
They're losing me.
Yes.
Where am I? I'm lost. I'm in the land of boredom. Bring back the Shield. Oh, here come the three guys. Oh, you're going to jump somebody in the ring. They're going to win. Oh, and they're going to run away.
It's the same pattern over and over again. There's supposed to be this invading force, and they are totally like fizzing out. It's like the balloon, right? It's just what it feels like. It's terrible. But we do like what's happening with Mark Henry, right? The face turn?
2 weeks. Last week, he got booed.
Yeah.
This week, he got cheered.
Face turn. Total face turn.
Like that.
Yep. And it's because he had such a great promo with the John Cena thing when he was retiring.
Yes.
And then slam Cena to the ground. I think WWE creative did not understand how over Mark Henry really was because the people were cheering for him. And so why not turn him face and see what happens? But I think they're doing two things with this. I think they're trying to bring the Shield up to fight someone like a Mark Henry who's big and huge, so it helps them out. And they're also establishing Mark Henry as a face as a possibility of possibly putting a strap on him a little bit later, and it gives him a whole nother run to do. Damn it. Anyway, Mark Henry, we love what you're doing. The Shield, work harder at this, the Shield stuff. And Usos, I don't like them, so that's that.
We'll be back with some more interesting stuff in the Shield. Drum roll, please, for the new Raw GM, me, or Brad Maddox. But I thought Brad Maddox he's so funny.
He is fantastic.
I love what they're doing because he's so annoying.
Where can I buy a Brad Maddox t-shirt? I want a t-shirt right now.
Abby wants to wear Brad Maddox's t-shirt.
Abby wants to be with Brad Maddox.
Yes,
she
said, she said, he's so dreamy.
He is dreamy. He's in great shape. He has perfectly coiffed hair. He wears the hell out of a three-piece suit.
No, man.
What can you do?
What can you do?
It's so better than the Cougar.
But, speaking of the Cougar.
Damn it.
They brought her back to SmackDown. Vince McMahon said, and the new SmackDown GM, Vickie.
I literally threw something at my television. I thought we were done with her.
We're never going to be done. We're infected for life.
Excuse me.
With the Guerrero-itis.
I thought we were done. You know what? I thought they should have dragged this out. Had her, like, interfering in matches, had her trying to whisper in Maddox's ear or mess around with Vince. Or what happened to the Ryback team-up that was supposed to happen? The rumored supposed to happen.
Yeah, that would have been great.
I think they blew it by having her
You know what they could have done?
Quickly.
They could have had her, like, come down to the ring and, like, sweep the floors.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been so funny.
You know?
Yeah, because they had that scene with her walking around, like, trying to get people to sign petitions to get her back. That was hilarious.
They could have had her
Why
with,
not
like, the doctor.
do more of that?
Why not do more of this? I want more time, but we don't have any more time.
Well, Maddox, GM, fantastic. To the Money in the Bank show, we are moving on to talk about our boy, CM Punk. How awesome was that promo he did on Raw? Ray.
Okay, this promo to me was good. Here's what I would have done.
Good. Great.
It was great. It wasn't good. It was great. I love what CM Punk did. Yeah. I actually think that Raw should have done less promos and saved it for this promo.
Oh.
Yeah, because this promo kind of stole the show.
You got to fill in 3 hours.
He laid it. Like, he's so honest.
It's scary how honest. That's what I'm saying when I was doing my thing on him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You never know what to expect from him. You never know where he's going to take you, but damn it, you go with him. And you believe him.
I do.
When he was saying, I'm going to come back there and grab you by the fat of your neck and drag you, and I was like, who says that?
Who says that?
Who says that?
And who still has fat necks in these days and ages?
Well, most but I thought it was a fantastic promo as well because he broke down Brock about the fear thing.
Oh, that was good.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
And it was almost like what Evander Holyfield did with Tyson. Like he said, I'm not afraid of him. And that's why he's always won, because people are afraid of him before they even enter in the ring. And he goes, I've seen it. I'm not afraid of him. Make it the headline on WWE.com or on their magazine. I am not afraid of him. And I thought it was great. It broke down Lesnar. Yeah. And then Heyman came back and was great as well, coming back from satellite. Yeah. So I thought that was fantastic.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, I'm afraid of you, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I'm definitely afraid.
I'm the Professor. Let's get right to it. This week, it's all about firsts. In 1999, Kurt Angle won his first pro wrestling championship, the Memphis Power Pro Wrestling Heavyweight title. 2003, WWE held their first ever Smackdown brand pay-per-view. It was Vengeance, which saw Kurt Angle capture the WWE Championship. 2002, Low Key defeated Spanky, Christopher Daniels, and Doug Williams in a 60-minute Iron Man match to become the first ever Ring of Honor championship. And now for the Professor's pick. In 1971, the WWF drew the first ever $100,000 gate in the history of New York City's Madison Square Garden.
What you want?
Rob Van Damn it! The man is good. He hasn't lost yet, John.
No, he hasn't.
Undefeated since his return.
Yeah.
Even with the noodly arms. What do you think?
Why
Rob
are
Van
you
Dam?
saying this about his noodly arms?
Same thing about Caitlyn. I want people to be in shape.
Butt.
Yes,
he's in good shape.
He is bringing it for another guy.
He may not be his form, but as you get older, let me tell you, as you get older, you kind of adjust your workouts, and it's economy of effort, and you're quicker and you're lighter and more aerodynamic as you're lesser bulkier. So, I mean, as you're less bulky. So I think that's what he's doing. And his moves have never been stronger, never been more dynamic. I mean, it's amazing to watch him off the top rope still doing it.
The airtime he gets, it's almost as good as the airtime I get when I do a belly flop into the pool.
Sure. I've never seen that, but okay.
Have you seen the 5-star belly flop for me?
No, I have not. That sounds like it hurts, though.
Well, what do you think is going to happen with RVD? Where's he going?
This is interesting. I don't know. It's almost like with Jericho. But Jericho's losing to these people and putting him over. RVD is actually having good matches with these people, but still winning, which may have been part of his contract, may have been part of the negotiation. Because I thought the Barrett match was really good. It's probably the best Barrett match Barrett has had in weeks.
Bloody mouth and all. That was cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
Barrett, man, well.
I mean, and his flip off the top rope to grab Barrett and slam him. I mean, I was like, what the hell? I don't think I've seen that move in a long time.
Listen, RVD is like a video game. He's a video game.
He really is.
You're a human video game.
Please don't break.
Where did video come from? You mean video game. Maybe I was sensing the bell.
It's a little Del Rio, actually.
Yeah, out.
Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. We are here to do one of our favorite segments, if not our favorite segment. Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week.
Love that.
With our new masks. And my choice, Dre, if you don't mind, I'm going to go first. I choose Christian! Oh! Captain Charisma. It's been amazing with him. They have really given him all these victories that he's been winning. The thing is, I've been watching his matches. He starts getting his butt kicked right at the beginning, and he's older, so he never was like that incredible of a personality that actually put the big strap on him. So he's a mid-carder, he's a grinder, but it's pretty amazing. The matches actually go on and tell a really good story. He ends up coming back, he ends up fighting back. He chips away at these guys piece by piece by piece by piece, and then he wins. And you're like, wait. He just won! He just won. How the hell did he just win? So it's been pretty amazing to watch how he's been doing it. Who did he just beat this week? Let me look real quick. He beat Titus O'Neil. And it was a good match back and forth. Titus O'Neil was like 15 years younger than him. Anyway, Kristen, great job. You go!
That gives me a perfect segue into my Glass Ceiling Wrestler of the Week, Titus O'Neil!
Oh!
Listen, I think that primetime players are so good. All right? Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. For me, Glass Ceiling, they're getting held down, right? They're clearly psychologically superior. Yeah. They talk so much trash in the match, and they're not getting a chance to go past this like very low level. Maybe they're paying their dues, but I would much rather see them where the Usos are.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree
you
with
know
you
what I'm saying?
completely. I'd rather them get a push than the Usos.
And one of our guys is from Florida. He's a Gator, but nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
But you know what? Millions of dollars. Give it to us. Johnny Rock!
Yes?
We are back with the TNA. Now, what did you think about the TNA?
I thought it was actually a decent show this week. There was a
Decent
lot of
is
things
good.
to talk about. Yeah, I mean, Chris Sabin, obviously, right at the top. Chris Sabin beating Bully Ray for the title. Pretty amazing for it to happen on a regular show.
Yeah.
You almost never see the big title changing hands in federations on regular shows. So that was pretty ballsy of them to do that. And it was a good match. And they turned around and used the hammer.
Yes.
Which Bully Ray had used to beat Sting. So I like that little circle closing of that.
Circle of Life.
Yeah. What did you think about Brooke coming out at the beginning and Hogan?
I
the
think
whole thing?
the best way to keep people from watching TNA is to have Brooke come out and open the show.
I have to agree. And we love Hogan. We love Hulk Hogan. Worship at his feet. But his daughter, man, get rid of it.
His daughter's attractive. She's not,
Sure.
she's nice, a nice
of
human
thing.
being. I have nothing against her personally.
Nothing at all. She can't sing. But yeah.
No, but I think that Hogan's never caught on this show. But I think I think that it's just not a strong lead off.
Right.
And then Hogan coming down as the dad who's upset. But why you talking to my brother? Why you talking to my daughter, brother?
I agree.
And he's like, I'm gonna get down to that ring, and he's like limping down.
Right.
And my wife was watching with me at the time. She's like, is he ever gonna make it to the ring?
Yeah.
It was
It's a
really
legitimate question sometimes.
No, she was
'Cause
honestly.
he really does hobble.
No, she was like,
Yeah.
is he gonna get there, or is
Right.
he just gonna do the whole thing from up here?
Right. And that's why when he threatens to fight people, you're just like, no, you're not going to do that.
He can't fight.
No, we can't get dinged out. No, we're going to keep talking. Austin Aries versus Bobby Roode. Fantastic match.
That was a great match.
And Austin Aries, I really feel, is being wasted. And to a lesser degree, Bobby Roode in TNA, because he needs to be over way more than he actually is. And I thought the main event Mafia stuff with Aces and Eights was great out in the parking lot. It was very reminiscent of Four Horsemen versus Sting or Four Horsemen versus Lex Luger when they would turn on people and beat them up in the parking lot. And to have Angle come back driving the truck was genius. So like I said, there were some good things, but we're hoping for a more consistent and a better product in the future.
I'm done with
say?
TNA.
Oh, you, okay. I guess we're dinged out. Welcome back to the Money in the Bank show. It is time for the lightning round, where our producer shouts out topics and we talk about them for 30 seconds each. Abby, go! Cody Rhodes?
Cody Rhodes, I feel like he's the keeper of the case. What he did when,
was
when
hilarious
Sandow
with
gave
Sandow.
him the case and he threw the case out of the ring.
Like that.
Just
yes.
like that. I thought, oh my gosh, the case is going to land in the crowd and hit somebody in the head and they're going to have to shave his mustache and that's the end of Cody Rhodes. But no, I thought he was great. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to actually get a huge push out of this.
I think people were so surprised about his turn in the Money in the Bank ladder match that people are now back on his side.
Yes.
And the Sandow turn was great. Helps him come over as a face.
Absolutely. The Divas.
The Divas show.
Okay.
All right.
Number one.
Yes.
Can Brie Bella get a better bra support to her?
No, I would not like that.
the slip on Monday was.
I was quite happy with that. Bellas are hot.
The show. Are you going to watch the Total Diva show?
I wasn't going to watch the show, but then the promo with the two African-American girls going at it, I forget their names right now, for that team with Prince Albert and Brodus Clay.
Yeah,
that dragged me in. I wasn't going to care about the Bellas going to the red carpets. I don't give a crap. But that little intrigue, little drama,
Axel.
I'm watching.
Jericho versus Axel. Jericho's leaving to go do Fozzy. So, I mean, again, this is why I said earlier the world title is not the new IC title because the new IC title is on Axel.
All the titles mean nothing now. People are bored with all the title holders.
Unify the championships.
Why not? Have someone win all of them.
Yes, me.
F it. Dean Ambrose.
Oh, Dean Ambrose, the next.
That's
the
my prediction.
Yeah, the Superman guy?
That's
the Samoan guy.
Not the Samoan guy, Dean Ambrose from the
The
Shield.
real Americans.
Oh, the real Americans. Oh.
Antonio Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan was one of the best matches I've ever seen in Raw.
That was-
But
yeah, you
Cesaro
did.
gave Daniel Bryan 30 uppercuts in a row. 30. Not 3. Not 13. 30 repeatedly in a row.
Yeah.
I think he's the one that's going to come out of that tag team.
Absolutely. Cesaro is he is reigniting his reputation, reigniting his popularity, and people are loving it. And that match with Daniel Bryan was fantastic.
And now Jack Swagger can get his list fixed.
Oh no.
What happened? We're out? We're done?
We're dinged.
We're done. We're dinged.
After that, we better be dinged.
Okay. I'll see you later, Swaggart. We'll be right back. We are back with the final segment on the Money in the Bank show. This is going to be the final segment, the Roker Rant, and the Direct to You. John.
Yeah.
Would you like me to go first?
I would love for you to go first.
Beauty before age.
Sure.
Here we go.
Or,
My direct to you is directed to the WWE Finance Department.
What?
I've done some really interesting research, and I found out the salaries of all the wrestlers.
Oh, no, don't do
currently
this.
on the WWE.
Don't do this.
Now, when you're comparing what the NFL, the NBA, and the WWE make,
they're
it's
gonna
really
hate us.
interesting to look at.
They're gonna hate us.
Cody Rhodes making $500,000 in a $3 million contract. Good for you.
Oh, my God.
CM Punk making over $1 million in a 3-year contract, plus travel and accommodation. John Cena making $3 million. Downside is that he has to do first-class travel and receives amenity and a 6.25% bump from all merchandise.
Wow.
Which is why his merchandise is pushed.
Yeah.
I think it's really great that professional wrestlers are getting salaries that are comparative to that of NBA players and NFL players. So I just want to say direct to you, wrestlers, good stuff. Keep it up. Earn your money. Get that game up.
All right, speaking of wrestlers earning their money, here's a wrestler who's just come back to earn a little bit of cash. The Ultimate Warrior. That's my Roker Rant. He is going to be on WWE 2K14. This is a guy that had severed all ties with the WWE. Very acrimonious split. When they did that Ultimate Warrior documentary, everybody put him down throughout the whole documentary. They bashed him. They said you couldn't understand what he was saying, what he was talking about. And Warrior has done a lot of bashing of the WWE, the wrestling business itself. He's a hardcore conservative. But damn it, time heals all wounds, and money heals all wounds especially, and the Warrior's back. And that promo, if you haven't seen it yet, go find it on YouTube for 2K14. It is fantastic. And the Warrior is back, and it's so awesome to see him back, and he's perfect, and he's got the paint on and everything. I can't wait to see him. I wish they had Hogan back so they'd do a promo together on 2K14.
That'd be great.
That would be fantastic.
All right, that's our show for
That's our
conservatives
show.
everywhere. I love you. Peace out.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Tune in next week.
Except conservatives.
No, everybody, please. Tune in next week. Thank you. And
I didn't. Sorry, I don't know what you were saying. What were you saying?
it's like follow us on Facebook.
We don't have Twitter handles that'll this show.
Oh,
That sucks.
I mean, they'll be on the like.
We didn't even do it in the beginning, did we?